There's Brian Costabile, their leading scorer, winds up, fires, and he scores!
What's up, everyone, and happy Thursday. So last week, we introduced 2 rounds of draftees into the PLL. There's a ton of talent across the board. But in this episode in particular, we wanted to let you all get to know some of the rookies drafted. 2 of them in particular. And later in the episode, we're going to give away one of their team tees.
So we're bringing on Grant Ament and Brian Costabile to discuss their story and tell us their journey to becoming a pro in the PLL. And it's only fitting that we start with first overall pick, Grant Ament. But before we do that, let's get into the opening face-off.
This week, we celebrated Virtual Senior Day, where dozens of PLL pros spoke to senior classes across the country whose seasons were cut short and who lost out on their senior day. And we did it alongside our partner in Chipotle, so of course, we gave away some free burritos. The video is linked up above if you haven't seen it yet.
And we announced the official superfood partner of the PLL, Sun Chlorella. Atlas defenseman Kyle Hartzell discusses how he has plans to play until he's at least 40 and how Sun Chlorella is helping him achieve those goals. Plus, he makes making a smoothie look really cool.
And our Memorial Day sale is going on right now. That's team and league socks, crew necks, a ton of other items are on sale right now. The shop link is down there below. Go get shopping before the sale ends. And lastly, the 5th overall pick in the 2020 college draft, Matt Gaudette, has been traded from Chaos to Chrome. That's a big trade, man. Chaos is going to get the 17th pick in the 2021 college draft.
All right, now it's time to meet the newest Archer, Penn State attackman, Grant Ament. Now, I got to meet Grant for the first time a couple weeks ago when Emma and I had him on the inside feed to discuss his decision to go pro.
There are so many guys in the league that I think it would just be really cool to play alongside with or against.
And now we're going to put him to the test and have him give us his lacrosse background in 52 seconds. All right, Grant, you ready? Go.
What's up, PLL fans? I'm here today to tell you guys how I got here to be officially a part of the Archers Lacrosse Club. So I started out playing in 1st grade. Really, the reason that I played was because my older brothers, Blake and Brandon, played, and I just wanted to be just like them. Fast forward a little bit, my 6th grade yearbook, I wrote in it that my future plans were to play lacrosse at Penn State and then hopefully go pro. For my high school years, I attended the Haverford School, played under Coach Nostrand there, and in the summer, going into my 10th grade year, I committed to Penn State to play under Coach Tamburoni. In the fall of 2015, I arrived on campus and I met some of my best friends and guys that I can call my teammates for life. Over those 5 years, we were able to bring home Penn State its first Big Ten championship for lacrosse. Fast forward a little bit, I graduated last weekend, got picked up by the Archers.
First pick, the Archers select Grant Ament from Penn State.
And now I'm here, ready to go back to work to bring home the Archers their first PLL championship. So if I could pick one piece of advice from my story on how I got here, it's to follow your dreams. I wrote in that 6th grade yearbook that I wanted to do those 2 things, and now I'm here. Luckily for me, I'm just getting started.
Last season, the Archers lost a ton of 1-point games. I think that Grant is going to make the difference in those 1-point losses, and the Archers are going to be unstoppable in 2020.
Okay, so Grant was arguably the best attackman in college lacrosse last year. Now, the 2nd overall pick, Brian Costabile, was most likely the best midfielder.
There's Brian Costabile, their leading scorer, winds up, fires, and he scores!
Brian's got a cannon of a shot, and he can also get creative too.
Costabile gets it back. Backhands it in!
So just like Grant, we're giving him 52 seconds to tell us his story. Brian, take it away, man.
What's up, guys? Brian Costabile here to tell you my journey in lacrosse. So I grew up in a small town called Sykesville, Maryland with 4 brothers. I picked up my first stick when I was about 4 years old, and I played mostly midi. Being the youngest of 4 brothers, I was always hyper competitive. That mentality pushed me to compete in high school in Baltimore, Maryland at a school called Mount St. Joseph. While I was there, I was recruited by Coach Corrigan and committed my sophomore year to Notre Dame. Flash forward a couple years to 2016, where I was a part of the USA U19 Worlds Games and won a championship in Coquitlam, Canada. That same year, I arrived at Notre Dame, where I started all 4 years, set the record for goals in a season, and most memorably won an ACC championship with my teammates. Which brings me to today, getting drafted 2nd overall to the Atlas.
The Atlas select Brian Costabile, midfielder from Notre Dame.
Having the opportunity to play with the best in the world and compete to bring home a championship for the Bulls this summer. So that's my story. I think the best advice that I received throughout my entire career from my family is to be competitive in everything you do, no matter what the situation. Always work to be the best. That carried me through every chapter of my life and my career and made me the player I am today. Thanks, RJ and Lisa. Back to you.
So the Atlas pick up a big-time righty shooter in Brian Costabile. Paul Carcaterra referred to Brian as a Connor Busick type. That midfield is versatile and scary. And for all you at home, if you forgot, Atlas picked up Romar Dennis in the offseason.
Romar Dennis! Look out!
I can't wait to see this midfield get to work come championship series. Man, you know, sometimes I don't appreciate the flowers in LA nearly as much as I should. Sometimes you just have to stop and smell the roses. I don't think these are roses. Now, we've been talking about the future this summer in particular with the championship series. Someone who's got a bright future is a recruit who hit my inbox this week, Casey Rubin. Now, before Casey's season was cut short, he scored 16 goals and had 32 points in just 6 games, man. 6 games. That's wildly impressive, Casey. You can tell he's incredibly confident shooting on the run, and he can spread the wealth, too. Now, if you want to be featured up next, hit our email right here. You know what to do. It's that easy.
All right, before we get into this week's TikTok challenge, we want to give a quick shout out to @itsjala on TikTok.
You should have slid again! You should have slid again! That's 5 in a row!
Talk to him! Talk to him! Talk to him!
She made this super creative TikTok, and we love seeing you guys recreate mic'd up moments, so great work, Jala. Okay, so we all know Drew Snyder, aka Drew Smooth, is one of the most... Oh my god, are you okay? Let's go check on this dog. That's a hound dog. Okay, so we all know Drew Snyder, aka Drew Smooth, is one of the most fashionable players in the league. So this week we are going to be doing the What We Wear challenge on TikTok.
No face, no case.
As always, let us know who did it best by voting in the poll right up above, and let me know what trends you guys are loving right now on TikTok, and we'll give them a try. Let's cross the street, look both ways before you cross, always. What do you guys think RJ's doing right now?
So I've been doing this thing in the middle of the vlog where I'll just hit push-ups just to keep the arm loose. It's kind of an industry secret.
All right, for this week's final whistle, you have a chance to win a Grant Ament or Brian Costabile name and number tee. Here's what you have to do. Tell us which rookie you think is going to have a bigger impact on the championship series, and tell us why. RJ and I are gonna go down into the comments and pick a random winner.
That's it for us this week, guys. Make sure to like this video and comment down below for your chance to win a Grant Ament or Brian Costabile name and number tee. Now, you all know that they can really bring it on the field, but I hope this episode showed up. These guys have some incredible personalities as well. Ones that will probably shine bright on the vlog this summer during the championship series. So man, we got about 62 days left until that happens. I can't wait to meet and hang out with these two, as well as all of the other pros in the league. The series is coming up, man. I can't wait. I hope you guys are just as excited. We'll see you next week.